get people in.
We're live.
They're gonna wait for
Did
the
you see our
notification.
first video on
Is it
YouTube?
gonna be
Has
weird that we're
6K.
sideways? We're gonna come up.
6K.
We are gonna be
Should be fine.
sideways for the folks at home, but they also can just turn.
That's true.
I'm not too
Okay.
concerned with
Okay. I just want to check.
We're live. What's up, YouTube?
that. Yeah. Hey,
What's up,
to
YouTube?
Facebook. I think we've got one viewer that might be us.
Are we gonna be potatoes the whole time?
That's pretty laggy. Is it like this live?
I don't know.
All right. We got
Exactly.
two viewers. Two viewers.
Hey, what up?
We're here.
Can you hear us?
We're here.
Yeah, that would be good to know before we start.
Is there? Do
Is there a comment section, or can people
I'm good with the live.
like, comment, and subscribe?
Now it says
Yeah.
live in 15 minutes.
we should have? Shouldn't we have one of our phones on the live so we can see what the comments are? People have them.
Ooh, that's a great idea. Let me
Yeah,
pulled
get
up.
in on that. Be one of our viewers.
Oh, I just got a live thing. Check it out.
Okay.
New notification. Live chat. It was live chat. Ooh, and I get the. I can answer.
Mine still says it's happening in 15 minutes, which is kind of.
I'm literally watching this.
I just chatted
Yeah. Sarah's looking at us.
I just chatted.
All of these are our own phones.
But just in case, at least one person should have it pulled up
I
in
mute this
case
shit.
the rock
Everything's
pops
gotta turn
in.
it off.
Can you see? Can you see?
I'll let you-
First was there and said you're sideways. Whoops. Yes, we know. Turn your phone. Little parts.
There's a lot of people we have to fit in here.
Wait, Graham was saying to turn this phone?
Yeah. Telling me stupid.
Turn your own phone.
Recording.
I don't know.
Could one person have the Instagram live pulled up so we can see what the
I'll
comments
pull it
are?
up, I'll
Cool, 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 cool.
Hey, guys,
I'll let
it's
you know
our
if Dwayne
first
jumps
time.
in.
It's our first time.
About to-
I mean, we added Dwayne and Teremana, so
Yeah.
we might get some heat on this. All right.
Woo!
So I don't know.
Are we looking
ready?
over
Hey
there?
everybody, it looks pretty good. Do we think that it's? Why didn't you just? Oh, not that button.
What are you doing, bud?
I switched to the other camera.
Oh.
Anyway, I think we got as many people as we're gonna get, right?
People are saying that's sideways.
Because
I
it
don't know
is.
what to do
It
about that.
is.
Can you not turn it?
They
It
can,
won't
guys,
hold
on the live,
position.
they can turn their phones.
Oh, okay, yeah. Just turn your phone.
Well, you guys can deal with it.
And if you're at home watching on a computer, turn your monitor. It's not that hard.
Just
It's super easy.
flip it.
We're doing our best
And it's
here.
also being recorded, archived, and will probably be released and a little cleaned up.
Yeah. Chopped and screwed a bit, you might
Yeah,
say.
Big time.
So, Sloan, why are we here?
We're here to taste Dwayne The Rock Johnson's tequila.
Teremana.
Made sustainably with the finest agave plants.
And if you're tuning in, first time, just browse on the internet, see what it has to offer. We are the Rock Block. Myself
I'm Aaron.
I'm Sloan.
and two guests, reoccurring guests at this point.
I'm Sarah.
And wait.
And Wade. Yes. And what we do is, as much as we can about Dwayne Johnson, that's like our
It's
thing.
all Dwayne.
It's all
Dwayne
Dwayne
day.
all the time. We sleep, breathe, and eat Dwayne. Um,
And drink Dwayne.
we drink Dwayne now. Now we're drinking Dwayne.
Drinking his
Up
nectar.
till now, we've been doing his movies.
Yes.
His wrestling.
Wrestling. His television show.
Yeah.
Zzz.
Zzz. And now
Now we're drinking him.
we're drinking them.
So, as your mixologist this evening, do you mind if I attempt to open the bottle? I do have very weak
I
hands.
got an idea. Would you want to show both of our live cameras a
Get
little close
close.
up on the
Another
bottle?
close up? Let's shoot
Yeah.
another
That
close up.
seal's intact, by the way. This is real.
Okay, this is real,
Real
We're all
challenge.
21.
Real.
It's
It's not
fine.
water.
not water.
We are going to down this entire bottle in
Oh,
5 minutes.
So
Gross.
our
can you imagine?
actual plan today is we're gonna start off with just some Teremana straight.
Yeah.
Oh, we also have
Oh,
the
we're starting with
Teremana.
shots,
We have
okay.
the Blanco.
And
What's the other flavors?
Recipato.
real quick, if you're tuning in on Instagram, I would highly recommend switching over to our YouTube stream because we're using a microphone and a webcam instead of Sloan's phone.
Right.
True.
YouTube's going to be better. Also, flood the comment section.
was
Let
nice.
us
That
know
was nice.
what you want to hear us talk about.
And so we're gonna start with. We want to have it pure. We do have some lime wedges and some salt that we'll be having with the tequila, as you do. Yes, Zach.
Before we begin, So we went and bought this bottle today.
Mhm.
We've had trouble trying to find this nearest because it's not sold by like supermarkets. You know,
Yeah.
it's like
Craft
local
brand.
grocers almost.
Hmm.
And on the Teremana website, if you go there, it shows you local places that are selling this. And finally, one popped up that was pretty close to us.
Very exciting
It's
stuff.
about time.
So
And we had been holding off too because of these unprecedented times.
Right.
With the
Yes.
with the
Right.
Rona, it felt a little silly to go on a 20-mile hike to get tequila.
Yes.
But now it's finally here. We also just watched a video kind of explaining. It was done by The Rock himself, talking about his tequila farm.
yeah,
His
Uh,
agave farm.
Agave. That is what
Yeah.
tequila is made
Yeah.
of?
So agave is
agave.
basically like a very large aloe.
It looks like
I mean,
aloe.
you saw how tall it was next to the rock.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
The tallest of men.
it was huge. It was like up to his mid chest.
Yeah.
So these are big, 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 big plants. And they're grown in like a high elevation. It
The
said.
highest elevation.
The highest
Because it
elevation.
limits the rainfall, and the agaves, I guess, thrive with very, I'm guessing,
Very dry.
yeah, and it's probably, I mean, like many succulents, it should be dry most of the time, and then just a torrential downpour, and then back to dryness.
But anyway, so we went to the store to buy it. As we went into the store, all the liquor's on the back behind the counter, so we have to talk to someone. There's a bunch of bottles. I'm like, oh man. But just
Bummer.
like, hey, you guys have Teremana. First, the guy's like, what? I don't know what you're talking
What
about.
brand are
And
you
then I
talking
look,
about?
and maybe it was fake, but I saw it almost immediately.
Caffeine.
I literally see it. It's right there. It's Teremana. And, sorry, it was so new to the store, they didn't know how much to sell it for.
They had to look it up. The
Whoa.
guy was like, I just stocked this yesterday. You're the first people to buy it.
First people to buy this from the
So-
store.
That's very exciting.
Yeah. So, no big deal or anything. Just wanted to spread the love.
Yeah.
Yeah. Support your local grocer.
So,
Speaking of supporting, another part of that video that we hadn't talked about yet was he had a big push for sustainability.
Yeah.
In his forest of agave,
Yeah.
they planted corn next to the agave farm to fertilize the soil more. They use the nubs of the agave plant to
Yeah.
make
They just like kind of
fertilizer.
recycle it and use it
Yeah.
in the dirt.
it's
Very
not even corn,
holistic.
it's next to it. It's that they, like they do with like soybeans and corn, you go back and forth to keep the.
Yeah.
You could tell that The Rock was respecting this process and respecting the earth.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm. Which also comes from the name.
Yeah, can we hear a little
Oh,
bit
yeah.
about
I overheard this and I didn't want to pass the lines
Yeah, of
around.
course.
Wish I had more salt shakers.
So, this is tequila, yes?
Yes.
It's tequila. How is everyone's experience with tequila?
Not good.
Oh, not pleasant.
It makes
Usually
me
get
want
sick.
to throw up. I
mean,
always
unless
have
it's in a
to
mixer.
run my mouth over a sink.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Under a sink after drinking.
With straight tequila. I mean, margaritas always have a good
Uh-huh.
time, but
I'll be
I
honest.
will say I
I'm
drink
nervous.
a lot of tequila in my
Oh.
day.
is this
That
your
was-
go-to?
It used to be my go-to pre-21 back in my
It's illegal.
it was
Dang, though.
illegal,
That's
and-
that's legit. Like, I was drinking like Red's Apple ales.
No,
like you're not
Lexi and I would just like get a fifth of tequila and just like no chaser. We were animals.
Wow.
Jesus.
But
Impressive.
I have not had
Lexi's tuning in
tequila
right
now.
in
Yeah,
that way in a long time. So
Lexi specifically is very happy with this conversation.
So it's been a while. Lexi saw me the night tequila ruined me. But I still really like tequila. So
Oh, nice.
I'm excited
glad that it
about
didn't
this.
like taint it forever
Yeah.
for you. Like, because that can happen.
we're back. We're back. And
Nice.
I'm excited
Very nice.
for
I'm just trying to raise our view count.
I guess without further ado.
Oh, well,
should
we need the salt too, right?
Mm,
so
we do
you,
need
you,
the salt.
you
Salt.
lick the salt and you
Oh,
put
what
the.
is this garbage?
No, this
I'm
is-
doing it.
Salt, drink, lime.
Yeah.
Yes.
You put it on your
You gotta-
foot.
You,
Yeah,
you lick it
first.
first, so it'll stick.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing it.
Lick the salt, take the shot, suck on the lime.
Yeah, dude.
Just
It,
bite
it
the
helps, dude. It helps
To get
simmer the
That's
tequila.
why.
You gotta
It's
lick
like
your
a-
hand first.
It's like a mini margarita.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no, you gotta get more liquid on there.
Yeah, there you go. Really moisten it.
There you go.
There we go. You're up.
You're gonna be all night with that one.
That's a lot of salt.
All right.
You ready?
To Dwayne Johnson.
To Dwayne
To
Johnson.
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 Let me get in there, boys.
All right.
All right, giddy up. Teremana.
That is smooth.
That was.
You know, I've only
Wow.
had terrible tequila my entire life.
Me
That was-
too.
that
That
pretty
was
good.
nice.
Yeah.
Good job, Rock.
Dwayne.
I didn't throw up from it.
That was really nice.
Aaron.
Congratulations, man.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Do people? Yes.
Well, I just put mine in my shot glass.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that was.
So that was just a straight up shot of it.
Yeah.
Can we want a round table talk about quick thoughts? You liked it? You just like a thumbs
liked
up or
it.
no?
I liked it. It was pretty smooth. Give me a little burn just to know I did something, and I like that. But it was smooth going down. It was nice.
Yeah. I mean, real smooth. Had a nice taste to it. It wasn't like too much flavor.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oof.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you
Oh,
taste
no.
agave berries in there?
Not berries, but
It tasted clean.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're not berries.
I liked it myself. I know what you feel about the little burn. I will check my chest later. I think I've grown a couple more hairs.
Oh,
Because
wow.
of it.
Wow.
Aaron, what did you think?
Well, as I disclosed, I hate tequila so bad. It's my least favorite of all alcoholic beverages. And with this, at least with this salt and lime process, I didn't even really feel that grossed out at all.
Yeah.
It was fine. It tasted a little different than what I'm used to, like garbage tier or frat
Yeah.
boy tequila is
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
the last thing I had straight.
Or like $2 shots?
Yeah. So yeah, I think good. I guess.
Wade, what did you think?
Really smooth, yeah. Didn't really feel like you even really needed a chaser. It was pretty
Yeah.
yummy.
Goes
Good
down
work,
easy.
Rock.
So following up on the shots, what do we got coming
Yeah.
next?
So also on the menu, as you'll see when you go on the Teremana website, they have so many recipes of all the things you can do at Teremana. We went with the two classics. First, we're gonna have the People's Margarita.
Okay.
This margarita will have Teremana, lime juice, of course, agave nectar, and pineapple juice.
Ooh.
Following that, we're gonna have the Mana Paloma, but I'll tell you the ingredients later when we get to it.
Okay.
There's another one that we considered trying today, but maybe next time.
Keep it to 2.
Yeah, maybe next time. It's called the Jabroni, and I'm really intrigued.
Have you
Cool,
seen this?
Ruslan.
There's a pina colada recipe I am dying to try.
There's so many.
We'll
I
be
will
back.
say when I
We'll be
first checked out the website, they only had 2 recipes, and now they have
Wow.
like 15.
They got
Yeah.
their
It's
Really?
impressive.
Check their website. So much wonderful information, recipes, how
And it
they
seems
make
like
it.
they do like a little bit of a twist to it. Like it's not just like there's a reason that it has the People's Margarita.
Yeah.
Like I think they're all a little different, and I think that that's really fun.
So, mixologist, you want to get that going, and we can
Yeah,
maybe
let's go.
discuss some of the comments?
So comments, it's funny we kind of talked about, specifically some of us, how the salt and the lime helped us. Lexi in the comments said, a lady she knows called the salt and lime trick training wheels.
Ah,
Training
It
wheel
is,
for
though. Like I said, it's like a little margarita in your mouth.
you.
Yeah, it
sweet.
is. I mean, it makes it much more palatable for sure.
Yeah.
I'm fine with keeping the training wheels on, by the way.
Um,
Absolutely.
on our Instagram, Enter01 said it's really good when you sip it by itself after it's been
That's
chilled in
Blair.
the freezer.
That's
So
Blair.
Blair,
Blair
has
from
experience.
our Hercules episode.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if we have any leftover, I
Mhm.
think I wouldn't mind trying it. Just
Just sip on it a little
yeah.
bit.
Just chill.
Again, it was
We'll
really
see where
smooth.
we are after a couple drinks. Could be good. I'm sure it's delicious. Can I see this bottle? I kinda
Yeah,
wanna
let's
see
dive
what-
in. So again, this is small batch tequila, and it does tell you on the
Wow.
bottle
Wow.
what number, what batch you're getting, which is kind of cool.
What a
Does it? What
Yeah,
number do we get?
we got 161 and then bottle number
oh, very nice.
or 1613, excuse me.
Bottle number Q847G.
I'm gonna spoon.
I have a
Dude.
feeling.
Look at Dwayne's signature. Did he write this too? And did they make like a printable script of
Maybe
Dwayne's
they made
handwriting?
a Dwayne font based
Yeah.
on it. It looks similar to it.
That's pretty nice.
It might, yeah.
So yeah, there's a few facts on the back that I guess I might as well
Yeah,
kind
hit
of go
us with
through.
them.
Agave, 100% blue Weber Highlands agave plant. How they roast it, however, is brick oven. They
Ooh.
just like
Wow.
traditional brick ovens. They roast it. I remember looking at that on their website a little bit. Sarah, could you go to their website,
Yeah, of
perhaps?
I also, real quick, want to field another question.
Yeah, what do you got?
From my cousin Christian asks, in your professional opinions, how much tequila does it take for the rock to get obliterated?
At least 2 bottles.
Take
Yeah.
a good amount.
Yeah, he's a
Man.
big guy. I will say, he's like a very professional person. I don't think he gets
I don't
obliterated.
think. When do you think the last time was that he really got like shit faced?
I think maybe
College,
in the
maybe.
comfort of his own home, he'll
Yeah.
get loose.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he could drink the whole bottle and like
Ooh.
still be standing.
I could see him watching like some really just like classic wrestling stuff
Mm.
and slowly sipping on his Teremana,
Just, like,
but then
see-
like
over
accidentally
hours.
sitting there way too long, maybe
The
really
image-
getting into it.
The image I have, if after a few drinks, maybe he starts singing, possibly his Moana songs, just very into performing.
If you
What
guys
if
are
he
okay,
gets
I'm
so
gonna
drunk?
taste this first
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I didn't
That's
do
fine,
this.
mixologist.
I imagine that if he were to get super drunk, then he just goes
Oh,
into the
that's
character of
gross.
his
Yeah.
Moana guy.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
it's just
We're-
like,
Yeah.
something,
Alright,
something,
okay, let's do
something,
this.
something.
So I'm gonna need
Oh,
your
it's
guys'
over.
you guys' help here with this one. So we got the agave. What kind of agave it is? It's 100% Blue Weber Highland agave.
Yeah, of
They
course.
roast it in brick ovens.
Oh, I
Stills.
am gonna need that.
You ever heard of stills before?
I can tell you actually more about stills.
What are stills, Sarah?
So
Oh,
on
copper,
the
I know.
website, it specifies that the third step is that they use handmade copper pot stills. After our open tank fermenting process, Teremana is then distilled using our handmade copper pot stills. These stills
What's a
were
still
made
do?
by a local artisan on the premises of this distillery.
Oh, wow.
The
Oh, wow.
nature of handmade copper stills not only harkens back to the days of traditional tequila making processes, but also produces a cleaner, smoother tequila.
There's a lot into that. I
So-
Yeah.
imagine they put it in a jug.
Okay, can we kind of
Yeah.
like talk about this tequila making process up to this point then? So you have the plant.
Yeah.
You're growing this plant
Yeah.
in the northern Mexican highlands.
Yes, in the Jalisco Highlands.
Yes. And after you harvest the plant, I saw if you go to the Teremana website or their YouTube page, they have a video. They're like hacking off the spikes and
Yes.
trying to get to this like mass in the middle.
Yeah.
And then they roast that part of it in a brick oven.
Yes, that is what they do.
How does that then get to a copper pot? What do
So-
they do with it?
The brick oven roasting. So they use that to bring out the bright citrus flavors of the Highland
Okay,
agave.
so you get some liquid going.
Yeah, so
that
like,
makes sense.
well, that and it also like heat will activate that.
Yeah.
It's the same reason that like you use sugar and stuff. It like caramelizes.
Okay.
So the heat helps bring out flavor and things.
Yeah.
So this traditional process takes time. They roast it for 3 days before shredding our agave to extract the juices for fermentation. And then they use the leftover agave fibers for organic compost for the
Oh,
agave
yeah.
fields.
Nice.
You
So
mentioned
they're-
that in that video.
Yeah, which helps with the nutrition and
Yeah.
it helps keep that soil really nice.
All right,
Yeah.
who wants to try?
Yeah.
I mean,
Sarah does.
I'm right here.
Let's go.
I did buy it.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Okay.
So
What do you
this
think?
is the what is this one? Is this the
Well, this is
the
the
Mar?
People's Margarita.
People's margarita.
Wow, this is tasty.
Yeah.
You'll also
Pineapple
do.
juice, really.
I can attest. Sloan really goes all out when she makes a meal or a drink.
Yeah.
Really like follows things to a T. Perfect execution.
Oh,
You
yeah.
you don't stray from the recipe until you make the recipe first. So just follow the directions. You know. I heard it.
Yeah.
Why would Dwayne lead you astray?
Yeah.
Exactly.
He would.
I
Just
know
gotta
that
trust
these
him.
recipes are perfectly crafted.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
It's a very sweet margarita.
So Lexi asked a couple more questions.
Okay, hit us,
Um,
Lex.
Thanks for interacting in the chat, Lexi. We appreciate that a lot. Asking what the price point was for this right now.
Okay. So again, when we went, they literally had to like put us aside and go and check the price. But
It was
I
weird.
I
It was
paid
weird.
$29 before tax for this bottle of the Blanco. I will say there are two different kinds of tequila. There's the Blanco and the Reposado. The Blanco is a little cheaper than the Reposado. And
it's like silver and gold. Right?
yes, essentially. And with the Reposado, they do say that the tasting notes are notes of bright citrus with a smooth, fresh finish,
It's the
which I
Blanco.
think that's the Blanco. The
Oh, okay.
Reposado is notes of oak, vanilla,
Ooh.
with a smooth, rich finish, which
Do
we
we have to
also,
get that other one?
I think we do.
You know what I'm interested in is how are they made differently to be different?
Yeah. What's the process that makes it gold versus?
They use tin
Yeah.
pots instead of copper. I don't fucking know.
No, that all seems the same. I assume it's just infusing it with different flavors. Like this
Okay.
has oak with it, so the same like when we went to the Budweiser distillery, they soak it literally with like wood chips.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
that
It can
helps
also be in like
give
an
it a
aging
flavor.
process too,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
how long it's aged and all that stuff.
She asked us another question that I'm going to
Bring
field
another
here.
glass.
Yeah.
What is an ideal meal to pair with these beverages. So I know we haven't
Ooh.
had them yet, but Sarah, once you take a sip here, maybe you could.
I mean, this is like a classic margarita, so I feel like
What's
the
margarita?
people's margarita? It's what the
I think
people
what we
want.
had for breakfast
So
would have
a
went
classic
pretty well
people.
with this.
I want something that has a little bit of like
Spice.
citrus, a little bit of spice already in it.
Yeah.
Because this already has that citrus, so it'll pair nicely, I
Okay.
think.
Yeah.
Like a mango or a
Thank you,
pineapple
Sol.
salsa, I think would be
Oh,
nice.
I like
Something
it.
something that's sweet but like with a kick.
Yeah.
Spicy, fruity salsa.
Yeah.
Overall,
Yeah.
would be a good one.
Okay, so reading more off the label of this, we've talked about where the agave is from, how they roast it, the stills they put it in. Now we're on to the calories, and we're looking at 96 calories per ounce and a half.
Okay.
I don't know how
That
to take that
seems
information.
fairly-
This has
shot.
2 ounces in it.
Right.
So
Ounce
not
and a
much
half
more
is
than
your
the serving.
standard
Shot.
shot.
Okay.
100 per. That seems about average for hard liquor, I think.
Yeah.
yeah, that's not bad.
I will say, carbohydrates 0,
Ooh.
0.
sugars 0,
Hell yeah.
I mean,
You're
this is
telling me
Dwayne
all of
Johnson.
this was natural sugar?
and not just that. I'm telling you, this is certified gluten free.
There was. You're meaning to tell me. I'm sorry to doubt you, but you're meaning to tell me there was no gluten in the chocolate.
I get the apprehension. I'm just saying it is certified. Not just I'm telling you,
Certified.
it is certified to have no
What do you
gluten.
need? What do you need?
That
Put
is
this
insane,
in.
Zach.
Yeah,
I'm sold.
I'm just here telling you the information presented on this bottle in front
It's
of me.
incredible. I want to thank you even for just telling me that information. I
Oh,
want
of
to thank
course.
The Rock
That's a
and
nice one.
Teremana.
I know how gluten affects you. You know, like
You know, we're all sensitive to a degree, I think.
Yeah.
And it's good to just get it out.
So, it's been a couple minutes. Is anyone feeling anything?
Yes.
Because I
I only had a shot. Yes.
It's pretty good. Yeah, I definitely feel toasty.
this
I
is
feel something is
40%.
happening.
Yeah, it's 80 proof. I looked it up. I read it.
So,
Looked it up.
and
The Rock doesn't fuck around.
if he's gonna make something,
He's
gonna
He just doesn't fuck around with anything.
Humor must run in your family.
Christian's
What's going
great.
on?
I like that guy a lot. Thanks for tuning in, bud.
Aaron's cousin. Big W for celiacs.
honestly, I mean, celiacs can't drink
Can I get
fucking
a glass?
beer.
Absolutely, Sloan.
You might as well drink the Rock's tequila.
Celiacs
Yeah.
just have one of the worst lives imaginable.
It's gotta be tough. No gluten. Oh,
I can't imagine. What is?
that's all I eat.
Yeah, I would stop doing food at that point and just switch
You
to like
just
a
do it
meal
differently.
It'd be a
Yeah,
different
yeah.
lifestyle.
Like
for
I would
sure.
no longer have any joy for putting things in my mouth.
I'm gonna try this margarita.
Pretending that zoodles are real
Freezes
noodles.
the thing.
Just
All right,
move on.
so-
It's fine.
Oh yeah, taste them when you get them.
Sorry, I'm moistening my lips.
I wish
with
I
the
could
salt.
make them faster, but it's a process. And, you know, I think that The
You have
Rock
to
would
moisten your
appreciate
lips for the salt.
the craftsmanship and the time we are taking. What happened?
No one else called me out on that.
What happened? What happened?
Zach
You
just
do,
says
though.
Zach has a unique taste. Or taste.
Okay,
a
if you're going to
process.
take a sip, and if your lips are really dry, the salt I feel like isn't going to help much. Moisten your lips a little bit.
Oh, you know,
Honestly, that's a
No,
good
like-
take. That's a good take.
little lip.
Moisten.
It's smart. It's just
I'm not going to do it for you, but like
I mean, I have the lipstick on. I'm kind of regretting
it's
it.
kind of like lizard a little bit. It's like moisten your mouth, and then and
right.
then you get a little bit of salt
Our
on your lips, and
final-
you take a sip.
Our final one is coming.
Then you dry them back out.
Guys, this is pretty tasty.
It's
It's
not
really good.
bad.
This is above average for margaritas.
I think they're very good.
Mhm.
It's the people's margarita. It's what the
You
people
think
want.
Dwayne's gonna have
That's
to
what
have
the people
a
want.
drink?
Hell
Yeah.
no.
Hell no.
And this just shows
Wow, really, really good.
notes of agave in this.
Dude, agave is what sets off.
Probably because of the
We-
spoonful that
Actually,
she
this
puts in
this
each drink.
michelada that I really this one restaurant they make the best micheladas, and it's because they put agave nectar in it.
It's a magic juice.
Mm.
So, me and Zach, growing up, we attached to an energy drink called Full Throttle Blue Demon,
Yes.
and that's flavor was blue agave.
First time we had it was in a laser tag place
So
at a church event.
it was my first time having an energy drink, and my dad
I feel so
I don't
lucky
care.
to
And I'm
know
like,
people this cool.
I'm like super surprised that I'm allowed to do this, and I drink it, and I'm mainly in a car.
Were we going back?
we were going back from
Yeah,
laser
I think
tag.
we were done with laser tag. We were going back.
And I'm just in the car, like experiencing caffeine for the first time,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, this was a mistake. But we've drank a lot of Blue Demon. We put a lot of agave in our
We
bodies.
never
Yeah.
All right, let me get that last
Yeah.
glass.
Yeah.
Wait, it's finally your turn.
We
Dude,
have it
it's
over
pretty
there
good
for
stuff. I wonder if the shaking ice stuff is completely overwhelming the volume.
She steps away.
Yeah, no,
I'm
that
trying
you.
to-
that
Kind of
helps a
like,
lot.
you know what kind of puts them in the drink, though?
I
These
feel
are
like
great.
people
They're part
want
of
to
the
hear the
experience.
shakers.
You're witnessing the live stream.
Oh, I
You
realized
want
I
to be
didn't do
liquid
any
too.
close-up
Yeah, if you can
pours.
let us know in the
Ah.
comments how
I will
the
for the
audio
blow-ups.
is, I guess.
We'll do some
Yes.
close. We'll
Yes.
get your close-up pours. I know
Yes.
what you want.
Yeah, smash that subscribe button.
Yours is
Yeah.
just as big. You just have a bigger cup.
Again, if you're tuning in,
Thank you
you're just
so
now
much.
tuning in. This is the Rock Block. We are
Don't forget
mainly a
What
podcast
do you
all about Dwayne Johnson.
moisten your lips.
Today we
Yeah,
are
I'm
trying
gonna go
his
wanna, like,
tequila
wipe
for the
it
first
down.
time,
Moisten.
and we're having a pretty good time doing so.
We are having a great time.
We started with a straight shot, which was delicious, and now we're on to the People's Margarita, which is really just enticing for all of us. Wade, you're the final person to sip it. First sip. Can you give us your thoughts?
That's good. I think it's the tequila that's so smooth.
Mhm.
Usually there's that kind of bite that like doesn't make you.
Like-
I don't
Like,
know about
I'm
that
still
about tequila
drinking
either.
booze.
Yeah,
Okay, also, I need to
But
juice this last one.
it's good.
yeah.
One shot and a couple sips in, and I am. It's
feeling
pretty
loose,
good.
guys.
I mean, you're having a good time, right?
Guys, we know the answer to this, by the way. Or maybe we don't. So Lexi is kind of challenging our lore of
Oh.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh, bold.
Yeah, a bold to assume that we have missed any fact.
We might
about
need
this
your help,
man.
son.
What's up?
Yeah, Sloan's the only one that knows anything.
What's up?
What's his grandfather's name? Because we know his father was Rocky Maivia.
Rocky
Mhm.
Maivia,
Rocky
but
Johnson.
it was his
I
grandpa
do
that
know-
was.
His
No,
grandpa was
so-
a wrestler too, I
No,
thought.
no, no, no. So his father was a
Which
wrestler,
grandpa?
yes, but the grandfather that was a wrestler wasn't on his dad's side; it was on his mom's side. It is, I think. Wait, no.
I think it was. Hold on. So
Or was
he,
it?
when he started, he went by Rocky Maivia.
Rocky.
Because it was a mix
He
of
wasn't
his
the
dad,
Rock.
Rocky,
Yeah.
and his grandpa. I think
He
is
was
where
the Rock
Maivia
in
came
the
from.
beginning.
Yeah. I was thinking though. I know for sure that he has wrestling in his blood from both sides of his family.
Oh, both sides.
Yeah.
I think it's like on his. I think his mom's side is where the Hawaiian ancestry
Yeah.
is.
Samoa.
And so the Samoa
Mhm.
ancestry, and he has tons of cousins that are wrestlers. One of them are like active right now. And
They're,
they're through that
they're
side of the
Usos.
family, so he has
Yeah.
it both ways. It's
Yeah.
Are they?
It's
Are
in
the
his blood.
Russos his cousins?
The Usos.
Usos.
Yeah, they're-
Yeah, we watched them. They were fun.
Oh, they were badass.
Do they have this the similar tattoo that he has?
yeah. Roman
was a
Reigns
wrestler.
is also related to him.
Yeah, so
Oh.
isn't that like his second cousin or something?
Incredible.
I know
But
there's
yeah,
a big clothes,
the
yeah.
grandfather, I think that was a wrestler. It was on his mom's side.
Truly
I think
a
you're right.
dynasty of warriors.
Peter Maivia?
Maivia.
Maivia.
And his daughter got
Yeah.
signed. Oh no,
His daughter
was-
did get
yeah.
signed, so that's a fourth generation. That is
Oh, I'm very excited to see
WWE
that.
first.
Is it?
Yeah,
That's
amazing.
badass.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
4
I
generations.
believe Randy Orton's a second or third generation,
Oh, I didn't
and
know that.
then Charlotte Flair's second.
Yeah.
This
Wow.
is really tasty.
So Wade gave us his impressions of the People's Margarita from the People's Champ. Aaron, I want to know, like, can you kind of talk us through the experience you're having sipping on this beverage?
Yeah.
For a man known for his rock, a solid object, how is this liquid treating you?
We're doing Dwayne in the liquid theme. And we've really never experienced Dwayne in this kind of vessel before.
Right.
We normally
completely different form.
we normally experience him and enjoy him with our eyes and with our ears.
Yeah.
And
A
now
little bit, yeah.
now we are enjoying Dwayne with our tongues.
It's an enlightening experience.
It really is. Tongues in a bit of
Something we've only dreamed about somehow.
It's about damn time.
You can taste the rock.
You can. It
That
was
they should
handcrafted.
change their
It's his.
slogan.
It was his handwriting on the number.
Yeah.
He's just, taking a pause. That's why we haven't seen him in a movie in a few months because he's on the
No.
tequila
Yeah,
ranch.
that's why.
Let's focus on
Not the
sustainability,
only
creating a better future.
Right.
Exactly. And when you go to a restaurant and you're like, I'm feeling weird, I'm gonna get a marg. You get one. They're salty. They've got a bit of bite to them, like Wade said. They're good, not great. I think at least.
Depends where you go. But yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Sure.
I agree.
Overall, they're you get them because they're icy, fun versions of getting drunk. And
No one goes
This-
saying their favorite drinks are margarita.
Exactly.
They do that because the group's doing it.
but I don't know if it's the tequila or the agave juice or what is going on here.
The
But
salt's doing a lot for me.
this
Dude,
You gotta moisten the lips.
Yeah.
I like salt.
That
salt
was
of the
right.
margarita is the best part.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
You
the
gotta
best
try a
part.
new bit. Yeah. Every little time.
Every little look.
This is perhaps the best mixed drink that I've had in 2020. I haven't had a
Wow.
lot. I
Yeah,
haven't
I
had
would
a
agree.
lot.
Yeah.
I would say 2019 as well.
Whoa.
But he didn't come out with
I
that.
think for definitely, yeah.
Definitely,
Yeah.
because all I've had is my own mixed drink. So I'm never good with mixing it. You know that.
You don't have
This
a
is
shaker?
good, and it's also not great liquor we're drinking.
Is there anything else you'd like
This
to
is
say before I
awesome.
move on to my own kind of thoughts?
Yeah, go for it, man.
As a person I've had a margarita here and then. I like them.
Yeah.
This is incredible. It's very good. Very tasty. I will say I think I'm a salt fiend now. I'm just like licking the salt off this.
Yeah.
It's really good. Really, really good. Definitely best in 2020. Definitely best in 2019. Having a really good time with this margarita myself.
Mhm.
The People's Margarita.
It's a margarita.
Look up the
for
recipe.
people.
It's on the website
This
for
is worth
Teremana.
a championship belt for sure.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes. He earned it. And you know what? You know what I taste? I don't taste just the salt. I don't taste just the agave or even the plant itself. You know what I taste, Aaron? Ask me what I taste.
What do you say, Zach?
I taste Dwayne's hard work and determination for not just being a success for himself as a person, but putting himself out there and making sure he makes such a good product. You know, not
It's a
just
risk.
is he working with like a local farm somewhere in northern Mexico, but he's like doing it in a sustainable way, reaching out to local markets to sell his product. That is a good product.
Yeah.
It's not an easy process. I'm sure that's a much more difficult thing
Yeah.
than just
You
saying,
know
Yeah.
what?
"Hey,
Yeah.
distributor, give me just
Yeah.
put this in
Yeah.
your
I gotta
store."
say, guys, you know what?
What's
Hard
up?
work pays off.
Right?
Hell yeah.
I can taste his hard work in this.
Can you ask me what I taste?
Yeah, that's for me until the next drink. Sarah, what do you taste in this drink?
I taste what the Rock is cooking.
I got goosebumps. That was pretty powerful. That was powerful.
Shoved up.
It's fine.
I'm sorry.
We're a little snug here.
I'm sorry. Like 10 times.
I guess so. I
Wow.
have seen bands and movies sometimes pair with alcoholic drinks just to get your name on it. And
Yeah.
it doesn't necessarily mean it's any good or it has any connection to the person.
Yeah, it's just
I've
like
had-
a brand name thing.
I've had Municipal Waste beer.
Yeah.
I've had Skeleton Witch beer. There's
I've
Game of
had
Thrones.
Municipal Waste coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it good?
It was just coffee.
Yeah. See, that's what I mean. This could have just
Show
been
my phone.
shitty tequila
Yeah.
that's the Rock's tequila.
Yeah.
And that would have worked.
Yeah.
He could still charge the same amount. And if it sucked,
Yeah.
it was like, it's
You can
the Rock
charge
deal.
more. We still would have bought it. We're
Exactly.
suckers.
We're going to do it
You
again.
know,
Yeah.
this is
But it actually tastes good.
high quality, and for the price point, like if you're just feeling
Got
like
it.
treating yourself and making some margs,
Sarah,
this is the way to go.
yeah. Can you tell us about your experience with the margarita before we move on to Sloan's now that she's back with
I
us?
mean, that's all the same things you've all said. Go to Sloan.
Okay.
We
Sloan,
really painted us a pretty deep picture of this.
all of these
margarita.
drinks have been crafted by your hand with the hard work of Dwayne and many other very hard workers.
Mhm.
Can you walk us through your experience of this beverage?
What I really like, I mean, I haven't. You okay, bud?
It is still tequila.
Actually, could
Super
we-
smooth.
Sarah, with your phone, could you do a Google real quick of the typical ingredients in a margarita? Could you just tell me?
Yeah, give me
A
second.
typical
Fill the-
margarita?
Yeah.
You know what you can't buy?
So typical margarita, if you just Google
And
what's,
taste not
what's
ash.
in a margarita,
Yes.
Google says 2 ounces tequila, 1 ounce lime juice, and 1 ounce Cointreau.
Oh, okay.
Must be French.
I don't know what that is. But what I really liked about the ingredients of this is that it was simple.
Yeah.
It's just no frills, but the right ingredients to give you a really great drink.
Yeah.
And most of it, not too hard to find either. And it's simple, it's
Yeah.
delicious, And
I will say I'm very thankful we found agave nectar at our local supermarket.
It was right in the liquor area.
It was the only one,
there you
though.
go.
because everybody
know,
else is getting
I mean,
Teremana.
I've never had a reason to buy agave nectar, and now
Yeah.
I have this
I
huge
have-
bottle, and I'm kind of jazzed about it. I'm like, what else can we do with this?
Yeah.
There's,
Sure,
I
yeah,
think
kinda
you,
good
there's a
stuff with
lot
Is
of
that gluten-free?
other drinks. If you do
Yeah.
you like Bloody Marys and micheladas and stuff? Because
On
it's been
occasion,
recommended that goes in there.
Yeah.
You can like give it a little kick.
I mean, it was really
Oh,
sweet.
God,
I feel like
it's
even
terrible
like the
movie.
homemade lemonades I've been making, this could even
Ooh,
be whipped up
that'd
in
be
the
re-
simple syrup or
Or
something.
how about a limeade?
Or
geez.
limeade.
A
Yeah.
limeade.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that'd be a perfect sweetener. But yeah, I didn't hear what all you guys were saying because I was cleaning up. I assume there's not much I can add. I just really liked it was super simple, super easy, and super delicious.
Pleasantly surprising.
Surprising, indeed.
I think it'd be great. I think you're completely
You guys are jarring.
I think you're completely wrong. That sounds like a great premise for a movie featuring those actors.
Did you just?
The thing that it was
I read that whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just gonna bring up what you guys are talking about with people putting their names on things. And I
Yeah.
know that we're a podcast about The Rock.
Yeah. The Rock Block.
You guys know Walton Goggins?
Do I know Walton Goggins?
Okay.
Of course. I have
Okay.
a Walton Goggins
Okay.
tattoo.
So you've been watching
Who the
Righteous
fuck?
Gemstones.
Yes.
The guy with the white hair and the big forehead?
Yeah.
He's great. He has a whiskey and a vodka.
Is that his name? Yeah. He's not. I've watched other shows. He's not as good as the other shows as he is in that one. But he's good.
Have you seen Vice Principals?
I like him in that, but I don't like Danny McBride's character at all. I think he's a bad character.
I mean, they're not likable people.
I do know his
Anyway,
face. What's
yeah.
he?
He's in a lot of
The
stuff.
Anarchy.
He's in a lot of stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know Walton
He's great.
Justified.
just from his
Walton
name,
Goggins? Yeah,
Walton
he does tons of
Goggins.
stuff.
Yeah, he's in a lot
Oh
of
shit!
stuff.
All right.
Oh wait, is
I'll
he
go
that
out if you
guy
might-
that's like a cowboy bad guy?
Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
did,
Cowboy bad guy, big forehead.
Yeah.
Nice
Oh, I
teeth.
actually do know him.
Yeah, great teeth. Yeah.
Sorry, I was just a dick that whole time.
I just wanted to bring up that I just learned that he has a whiskey and a vodka. And
You can't
I don't
hate people.
I know.
anyway,
Sarah asked about what's next for Dwayne, and interestingly, I'm sorry, Lexi did. I don't know why I
Whoa.
said Sarah.
Whoa.
Same thing, I guess.
Aaron.
Completely kidding.
All right. Okay.
Cancel
so
Aaron.
Aaron's canceled.
I think potentially due to the Rona and potentially just due to his scheduling, he doesn't have a lot coming up in the near future.
Immediate near future, yeah, no.
Immediately, the newest movie, the next one to come out is Jungle Cruise
Mhm.
in 2021.
Which,
That's
if
postponed.
you watched our trailer review,
Yeah.
we think it looks terrible.
We do
but
not
I think
feel
they,
it.
Yeah.
I think they went back
Emily
and
Blunt.
remade a
Emily
lot
Blunt.
of it.
She's cute.
Yeah.
I like
Wait,
Yeah.
who's the girl? Who's
Emily
the
Blunt.
girl?
I like her.
Blunt.
Oh yeah.
So it was originally supposed to come out this summer, and it got delayed a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
They need the butts.
They got to
and seats.
remake
Yeah.
most of it, yeah.
So next up, I want to talk about a movie called Red Notice. It's a Netflix action blockbuster starring.
It sounds good.
What?
I read it. It
A
sounds good.
Heard
Netflix
about
picture.
this.
This is exciting stuff.
It's got Dwayne, it's got Gal Gadot and Ryan Reynolds.
Wonder Woman.
Oh gosh, so
Playing
much sex
Interpol
on that
agents,
screen.
right?
Jesus.
Is this porn? Or?
The guy that made this movie helmed Central Intelligence that we haven't seen yet,
Yeah.
and also Skyscraper, which we
Ooh.
agreed was
Yikes.
the worst Dwayne movie that he's ever
I
made.
have
Hot
watched
garbage.
Central Intelligence once
I
on
wouldn't
my
say the
own.
worst, just
The worst.
Definitely
The
better
worst
than
that
Skyscraper.
It was a
Easy.
different way he acted. I wouldn't say he does really.
He was
The
fine in
acting
it.
It was a
fine.
different
It
way
was-
that
It was
he
a
went
bad
through.
movie.
He was
Okay,
good in it.
I would
agree
agree with that.
Yeah, it wasn't his
Don't
fault.
get me
It was
started.
Oh, just turn it off and turn
It
it
wasn't
back on.
character based. It was more
Yeah.
plot based.
Guys, we're getting so far away from the point.
Yeah. So that there were some troubles in 2020 in the production because of the Rona, and so that is actually going to be planned to stream in 2021.
Oh.
Next up, Black Adam.
I'm looking forward to them actually going forth with that.
Dwayne as a superhero?
Yeah.
Super
Yeah,
villain?
big
Hero.
time.
Oh, I'm mixing this up with
I don't
something.
even
I was
really
thinking
know.
of
I don't know
a folk
anything.
hero.
All
Probably
I
a bit of
know-
both.
the-
Bit of both. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Black Adam, I believe, is like the first superhero or something. I think he's pre-Superman. I could be
Wow.
talking out my ass here, but
I think you
so. We'll Google it. Let's see. Other movies in the future.
I just know that's been coming out. Like, they've been
Right.
doing stuff with that for a long
Yeah,
time.
it's not worth it.
they've been talking about it a lot.
And the
That
interesting thing is Dwayne like always tries to play
villain.
like a bad guy who gets redeemed. So if this
Love
superhero movie is him starting off with a villain and becomes a superhero,
Wow.
it'll be
Wow.
everything that he's trying to
John
do.
Henry,
I
that's
guess.
who I thought.
I mean, I'd be excited to see Dwayne be like a proper villain for. a
He
minute.
started as a heel and became the people's champ.
Yeah, that was so long
In
ago.
Doom.
And all
No,
he's
that's
a
his
bad
whole
guy.
life.
I know, but most of the movies we've seen him in recent times have him being like the hero, like the cool, like
Yeah.
the hero dad,
At
the
the
hero
very
husband.
least,
He
He
had.
no
Like,
longer has to
I want
prove
to
that
see
he's a
him be
winner.
like villain,
Yeah, that'd be exciting.
real bad.
It'd be terrifying to see a man
villain
that
in
large,
Doom.
like, getting in your
Yeah.
face.
Yeah, he was a
He
bit.
played a
Okay.
heel for a long time.
Doom was
in
still a thing.
wrestling.
Doom is a bad guy. Yeah.
Oh, I clicked something I didn't want to click.
Ooh.
A sequel coming out.
Ooh.
San Andreas 2.
Wow, why?
Why is it?
I don't know.
We
Didn't,
haven't
like,
seen the
world
first
fall
one yet.
apart in San Andreas?
We don't know. We haven't seen it.
We
It's
have-
about the San Andreas fault, right?
Yeah, it's
like
I
like
assume
in
so.
LA, like falling apart. Or something.
Yes.
Don't read. Don't.
I
There's
watched it
good
as a
shit.
kid. I
You
don't
guys did too?
Don't read it. We haven't watched the first one.
No. I'm not
Okay,
worried
you
about
skip
that.
past it.
There's 2 other Dwayne projects that I'm super
Wow.
stoked about.
More?
There's more and
He's
more.
doing so
I'm
much.
just,
He can't-
I'm gonna
he's
decide
doing
when to
too
cut
much.
this off.
Too
Like
much.
he has an infinite list.
The man
of-
doesn't stop working.
Progress never stops.
Exactly. Doc Savage. It's a pulp.
I've heard of the name before.
It was
for sure.
it's a pulp adventure series based on the classic pulp magazine Adventurer. It's called Doc Savage. I don't know anything about it.
Is he gonna play the Doc?
I think so.
Is he Savage?
And the
Wow.
picture we see a very muscular man that,
Okay, yeah.
that looks like a bunch
Yeah.
of Hawaiian rolls.
It does. Looks like some
And-
sweet ass rolls.
And Dwayne could definitely do that.
Yeah.
And then Big Trouble in Little China.
What?
That would be very cool. Who's he gonna play?
Wait,
Is he supposed to be
He's
the main
the main
character?
guy?
Here's the thing. Unfortunately, I don't want to lead anyone astray. The last time people heard about this movie was in mid 2018, so we're not sure.
Okay.
It could be on the back burner, but
But-
that'd be
but-
Took
pretty.
a while for Super Troopers 2
And
Just saying.
wait until these
Just saying.
other movies on that list come out,
to walk.
and I'm sure like halfway through them they'll start talking about this
Yeah,
again.
this is the thing. There's so much like queued up that
Yeah.
it's like you can't build excitement for something that's not happening yet.
Yeah.
He's dipping his foot into the Big Trouble in Little China hot tub.
Like, you know what I'm excited
He's just
about?
getting his toes wet. He'll get
I'm
in
ex-
there. Just give him a second.
I'm excited for Old Man Dwayne.
That-
Old man Dwayne.
He's
like
going to age
40s
well.
right now.
He's
He's
50.
still.
50.
He's in his
He's-
prime. He's
he's
not
50s.
50.
Does
He's
anyone
50s.
actually know how old Dwayne is at this
I'm gonna
table?
go with 52.
Yeah, we
I was
both
also
are.
going to go with 52,
I
actually.
was
Aaron, you
also.
got it,
I was
or-
gonna do that.
Or maybe 40,
49,
48.
49.
I'm gonna go
48.
50.
Whoa.
Boom! Didn't even give me a chance.
Sorry.
I was gonna say 51. It doesn't matter.
48.
But
Wow.
still, that's not.
What are we doing for his 50th?
Oh, we have to have a party!
Have a party.
Wow.
We really, when's his birthday? What day?
Well, he's a Taurus because he's a
Cool.
boy.
Oh, that's really close
No,
to my
is he
birthday.
actually?
He's actually a Taurus.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, my mom's a Taurus, so that's
Not
a
only
fact.
does he go and do the thing, but he doesn't stop doing it.
He doesn't. He can't stop.
He can't stop.
He has no option besides
May
40.
2nd.
Yeah.
That's my
Nice.
birthday month.
God, this is okay. So we know him as like a good action movie person.
Mhm.
I want to see him in another animated role soon.
Oh,
you
you're
know?
gonna say a drama.
Mm.
That? I mean, no,
My
animated
English
before
with Family,
drama.
isn't that a drama thing?
Yeah.
I do want to see that.
That's
Yeah.
true.
We have a lot of stuff. we wanna
That's
see.
what I-
There's
cute.
so much Dwayne. He
The man
can't
doesn't
stop. It's
Progress
I
never
can't keep
stops.
up.
I will
can't keep
say,
up.
pitching forth an episode in the future, maybe I do have a DVD movie
Yes, you got
of
a DVD
him.
at
It's
a
like-
gas
You
station.
picked up a
At
gas
a gas station in
at a gas
Illinois?
station in Illinois. So
Yeah.
it could be fucking anything.
yeah,
I forget the name of it.
faster.
Faster. It's called
Mm.
Faster.
It's
It's
just
not
sitting
Fast and Furious
down.
franchise at all.
I
But
wonder,
it's
is
more,
it a
it's faster.
sequel?
It's
Is like was
faster.
the first one fast and this is faster?
I
or
No.
really couldn't tell you.
Okay.
No,
I think it's
just
faster one.
Just
Okay.
faster.
Faster one.
But he's
It's
prominently
got Billy Bob
displayed-
Thornton
Yeah.
and
That's right. No, yes,
Yeah,
I'm
This
excited about
could
that.
be another movie
love to
where
see
he
them
plays
side
a
by
very
side.
minor role and they just put him on the cover.
I don't know,
Ooh.
dude. His
He's
name
the
is
only
first,
one on the
and he's the
cover.
only one on the cover. Yeah,
Oh, only okay.
Only-
I think
only
it's
one.
just, if anything, going to be like a generic, like fast action movie, perhaps.
I'm down.
Yeah. So, how you doing? How's that margarita treating you now?
It's pretty
You're
good.
almost done. I'm about to finish mine.
Yeah, should we
myself.
consider prepping the next drink?
I can do that.
Mixologist?
Yeah. Let me get going. I'm gonna get some new ice. Yeah, let me just get some things together.
Yeah.
For sure.
Do you need help?
Clean up. Nah, you're good.
Okay. I'll sit and sip.
Sit
Pop
and
that
sip.
squat.
I'm at an Applebee's and like it's pre-COVID. Sit and sip.
Oh, we need like appetizers. We should have got spinach.
Should have got apps.
We
You know
have
what?
pretzels, pretzel bites, and nacho cheese.
You know what's
let's
really
go,
good
right at
audio?
Applebee's.
Eating food.
I'll prep it. You
I
boys
think a
keep
lot of
talking.
our listeners are really like, why aren't they making chewing sounds?
That's true.
So
we don't.
can solve
We're making
that.
chewing sound.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Making that sound. That's my drink. I don't have much left. Wade, you have the least left.
Whoops.
Yeah, it's good. I mean,
It's yum. It's smooth. I can't help it.
I like myself a margarita.
All my mouth be filled with
But I
tasty
wouldn't-
things.
I wouldn't say I'm a margarita person.
No. me
What?
It's.
I
When
feel
have you
like
ever
we're
gone to a
different
restaurant and been like, "Wow, my favorite drink here is the margarita"?
I would more, knowing myself, I would
Yeah.
order a beer before I order give me a
That's true.
margarita.
That's true. That's true.
You know, like I would just have some
My
sort of
favorite-
cerveza or some shit.
I'm not a big tequila guy either. I'm more of a rum guy. But this is
Yeah,
like,
same.
you could just drink that pretty straight, and it's even not being super duper cold. It wasn't super bad.
Oh, yeah,
It was
good point.
pretty
We
good.
didn't have
Yeah.
chilled.
Had a good time. Yeah. Oh man,
So what are we supposed to do on this stream while that happens?
I don't know. 'Cause that's definitely picking up them in the kitchen
I
doing
think so.
stuff.
It's loud, it's distracting, and
It's very
not
echoey
content.
too.
Yeah,
We have a- yeah.
it's right.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have much more content left besides us drinking this.
I'm just feeding off your initiation of this conversation to begin with.
Exactly. And once we're done with this one, I don't know what the next one will be.
That's why we need to keep this one going so we never stop until the next
Just
one.
want to do another quick shot then.
That's funny.
They took-
Zach, that's funny.
Is that good content?
Yeah, it's good
Which I
content.
don't remember which shot glass was mine.
I know this one's mine.
So that was probably yours, and the line you just thumbed. That's probably mine.
Just fill up something with it.
You know what? There's an extra line. I'll take the extra line.
Okay. I'm sorry for thumbing your beverage.
Can't. You
This
guys
is content.
you're doing yours first. I want to do mine first. I'm having a good time with tequila. I will say it's
No,
good
it's
tequila.
good.
It's the
It's
first
really-
time I've ever had a positive experience with this, outside of just
Doing
Mexican restaurant marks.
doing it to get you how you want to feel.
Yeah,
Essentially.
this is more of a relaxing
It-
cruise than
This
a
is
necessary journey. Well,
So I
We got salt
can't
on our
recommend. They take the salt. Oh, yeah, the salt.
salt on the rim. I'm gonna do that.
I have very little salt left. I'm gonna
I'm
get the
gonna
rest
do
of
that.
that for my margarita.
Training goes off.
No training wheels.
So-
for
I
Dave?
trust The Rock. You know, you just gotta. Sometimes you just gotta let go.
You
and
know
say,
he's
"No,
done so
I
many
trust
shots just bald. You
you."
know,
So you just gotta just be like
bald
plain-
shots.
You just fall back into his arms. His big muscular arms.
You know,
Plain, I trust you.
if you were near him and you trust fell, he'd get you.
In a heartbeat.
Oh, absolutely.
If he was across,
He'd dive against the room.
if he was over there and I said trust fall, he'd try to run over you. He would
So-
try to catch
He
you.
absolutely
We have a
would.
couple more comments from our YouTube stream.
Graham is saying, "Do it, do it."
Lexi is suggesting we don't do the mouth sounds, which I agree, and I don't know why they're preparing food, and I hope it doesn't happen. And Graham's saying
They're
do it.
not preparing food. They're
Okay.
preparing our next cocktail, which is a different
Gotcha.
thing.
Well, boys, let's do this before we're found out. This is the Rock Block.
Teremana.
Teremana
Blanco.
reference.
Oh, it's just so smooth.
Oh, I've got to do the lime.
Don't even need it.
Mm-mm,
You're listening to the Rock Block
not really.
premiere podcast for everything.
The Rock
in the
Block.
Rock
I really want to
Block.
record just like a short, like 15-second like song intro thing,
Ooh,
like the rock. Yeah, something like that. I think it'd be
pretty
nice.
sick.
You know.
I have something that came up in our emails.
You get an email?
Yeah, it's something from one of our newer sponsors, Meat Swap. Something that I just want to read. It's part of our contract now that every episode we need to read this ad. So, the Rock Block. Yeah, absolutely. The Rock Block is proud to be sponsored by Meat Swap. Tired of wasting valuable freezer space storing meats you aren't eating? Is your stomach rumbling for other proteins that you just don't have? Sick of using physical currencies as a crude middleman to facilitate your commerce? If all of this hits a little too close to home, the good folks at MeatSwap have you covered.
With MeatSwap, simply download the app or go to meatswap.com to instantly connect with hundreds of local meat swappers in your area. Getting started couldn't be easier. Just put in a bit of basic information about your protein preferences and usage, and MeatSwap's award-winning algorithm pairs you with compatible meat swappers in your area. Pick a match, meet one of over 12,000 verified meetup areas, and exchange meats hassle-free.
Sign up for free and get 50% bonus meat with your first 3 swaps by using the promotional code TheRockBlock.
Rock block.
MeatSwap.com. Swap your meats today. Restrictions apply. Results may vary.
Okay, well, glad that we got our sponsored bit.
Yeah,
out of the
got
way.
that out of there.
It's just a drag. I hate
Who's
doing
this
it.
with?
I hate
That is
doing
all I
it.
need.
Where
These are little. We had to put.
Why are they wet?
We put butter on them so that the
Who's wet?
salt would stick.
Lexi, I
I
want
shook
to
it all
apologize that they brought food in. This wasn't what we wanted.
Lexi also said, can't wait to get a Meat Swap
Those are some
subscription.
And could I
Thank
get
you.
the
Please go to
sticker?
meatswap.com, start your subscription now, start swapping meats today.
Start swapping today.
All right.
And remember, just
I'm
using
gonna grab my
our,
drink and go.
Our code TheRockBlock gets you 50% bonus meat with your
Oh,
first
wow.
3
That's
swaps.
a lot of meat to get.
And
It's a lot of meat.
I swap a lot of meat.
You're an
Now-
avid swapper.
I'll be honest, I swap a lot of meat.
You swap.
Swapper.
But
There's nothing
swaps.
wrong with that.
Even so, 3
Dude,
meat
swaps.
swaps, 3 swaps with 50% meat is no joke.
I have a question.
Yes.
As someone who limits their meat intake, what about non-meat proteins?
I am glad you asked that. Part of Meat Swap's full integration is choosing a protein that works with you.
Meatless meats.
Mm.
Meatless meats, absolutely. And we're working with jackfruit. They're working with jackfruit. Sorry, I'm more of a spokesman for Meat Swap.
Understandable. Yeah.
They've got jackfruit. Impossible. That
Yeah.
brand is a co-partner with Meat Swap.
Wow.
And there's also stuff in the work, 3D printed meats. They're not quite ready
What
to roll
about
out.
tofu?
It's a January 2021 rollout.
Okay.
We have some tofu. Tofu options are growing in a lot of regions right now.
Tofu
What about
options.
portobello mushrooms?
Portobello mushrooms aren't meat. And here at meatswap.com. I just wanted to do that.
I just drool a little bit laughing at that.
Meatswap.com. It's basically a protein service. We don't care if it's from a cow or from a
Petri
Like a
dish.
black bean burger?
Black bean burger, yes. Black beans themselves, no, because that's a whole different market. You're going to want beanswap.net.
Yeah, beanswap.net actually.
Great people. Great.
Swap your
company.
beans today for free.
I love those guys over at beanswap.net.
They tried to get us to promo a little bit. They didn't pay us enough, so no more
Yeah.
bean swap.
No more bean swap. It's meat swap only. They're actually giving us
Those bean
all,
boys are pro.
I think it's $2,000 each just for reading that per episode.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That's insane.
I wouldn't do it for any less.
Yeah,
It's all about the
Very
money for
The
me.
meat swap guys are insane, but I'm glad they're paying us. I'm glad to be here tasting the rock. Now,
It should be warm.
so what's going on next?
We
were
got
gonna do a
some-
second drink, and instead we have cheesy pretzel bites.
I don't know about all of you, but I was feeling very drunk.
I
I just feel like I'm warm. I feel like he is literally behind me right now. Like Dwayne is behind me, and like you know when someone just grabs you from behind and they just go like, "Hey, how you doing?" Like it's just
Yeah.
you take a moment out of your day and say, "Hey, you're loved. You're happy." Like someone's just. I
You
feel
know
he's
what?
behind me right now, just holding me in his arms.
So you're drunk.
No, I just feel content with.
I feel similar. You know how I feel? I feel like this. I feel like this lemon sitting inside of this glass, just like looking for a purpose.
I'm gonna field another question from one of our loyal
I
listeners.
don't feel that lost.
Hit us with the cue, dude.
Lexi asks, I think it's a meat swap centric question. If they have tempeh, is that how you pronounce that?
Sure.
I actually, while we were talking here, I talked with the meat swap boys. We're on a
Yeah.
we're on a Discord
Yeah,
chat.
yeah.
Instead of meats, you swap
You're-
text
yeah,
messages.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We can't help but to swap.
You're on
Yeah.
Slack.
You're
It's-
always, you
Yeah.
guys are always
Very
swapping.
good.
And they have.
I remember I
confirmed-
walked into you guys swapping one time. It was weird.
I wish you would never bring that up again. But yes, he wanted to affirm that they do have tempeh as a swapping option. It is
swaption.
It is a.
Oh!
I'm gonna get back to him with swaption. That's brilliant.
Can you GXT that
You can't
to
stop.
them?
Yeah, I'll shoot
TM.
that to
New promo
to
code.
Bryce
Swaption.
Meatman.
Your meat Swapson.
Yeah, Bryce Meatman is a sweetheart.
He is a sweetheart.
Yeah. So yes, they have tempeh. They've got basically any type
Yeah,
of
ragu.
protein that you could.
Is that how you say it? I might be.
Well,
Sure.
you.
Do they have that?
What I
Looks
understand
like
is
Wade's
you have
also
to
done.
subscribe
Could
to a
you hand me your
premium
glasses?
service.
We're gonna get new glasses out here for our
Premium service.
Palomas.
Okay.
Thank you, mixologist.
We need new glasses.
You
That's
can keep
unfortunate.
Can I
don't
call
do
you-
it. It's gonna be a
Clean it.
minute. It takes
Can I call you
Patient.
Mama Mixer?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Mama Mixer.
What's up, Mama Mixer?
This stream is
Hold it to my
quickly
face.
going out of hand.
No,
What did you expect?
Give me your
I'd
glasses.
like to personally thank Lexi Musselman for being so active in the comments. It's great to
Thank
field questions
That
and
really helps.
not just ramble.
Got rock block
So-
merch coming your way.
It's okay.
Yeah,
All
we're
right.
about to send her.
So,
over.
are you guys ready for me to introduce
Yeah,
our
do
next
it.
drink?
Ooh, nuts drink.
Next drink. It's not just a Paloma.
Is it a jabroni?
It's a Mana Paloma.
Whoa, Sloan, what's that?
So, could you Google real quick what's normally in a Paloma so we can see what makes it Mana besides the Teremana, if anything?
Paloma.
See,
Paloma?
I don't really know what the
Paloma?
word Paloma means.
So, in our Paloma, this is a grapefruit juice-based mixed drink.
Okay.
Okay.
It's gonna be fine.
I have my hesitations.
I like grapefruit
I'm
in
not-
alcohol.
Okay.
I
I'm
think
not
it's a good
huge
pairing.
grapefruit fan.
Well, for me, what I really like about grapefruit
Trust.
and a mixed drink
Exactly.
He won't lead you astray.
is it's not just the citrus, but I like the bitterness that naturally comes with this fruit. And for me, that is a really good drink.
Okay.
And so, what do we have in a regular
So
Paloma?
typically, what's in a
Oh,
run-of-the-mill Paloma
Hold
on.
is 3 parts grapefruit soda to 1 part tequila.
Nice.
Okay,
Give us the difference here.
the difference here is that it's kind of make it your own a little bit more. And we have, so it is Teremana, as in, Mana Paloma. Then we're not putting in grapefruit soda. We're doing lime juice, grapefruit juice, soda water, and a pinch of salt.
Wow.
A pinch of salt.
Is that like salt?
I'm not gonna do a pinch. I'm gonna do. I have a salt shaker here, so I'm gonna do a dash.
I you know what? I like salt, so I'm not gonna comment on the salt. Soda water. Tell me.
Sparkling water.
Okay, Ice Mountain. Okay, I was.
Yeah. Did you know Ice Mountain makes
No,
fizzy
no,
watermelons?
I'm not a soda water
Isn't that
person. That's
insane?
why I wanted to ask her a follow
Okay,
up.
so I'm gonna go grab some glasses, and we're gonna get this started.
All right. Thanks, Lo.
Bang bang.
Oh fuck.
Send.
Yeah, no. Let me time it.
All right, let's do this.
Give me your thumb. I need your thumb.
And hopefully, we don't run out of Teremana. Well,
No,
nervous.
we got. Yeah, we'll come close.
Wait, did you guys dip into this?
What are you talking
Dip
about?
into
You
what?
did.
What are you
What?
talking
There's
about?
not gonna be enough for enough Paloma.
There's
we
I
had
plenty
took
there.
shots when I was gone. Didn't
No,
you?
we didn't. We had a
It
drink with you guys.
It does look like it went
What
down.
are you talking
But
about? So I want to address a question, but comment by Lexi. She's making a comment that this next one sounds like a great breakfast, Bevy.
Ooh, yes, I would.
This
definitely
does sound like a
this-
brunch,
It's
Betty.
very refreshing.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd have this with an omelet.
Oh man.
Spicy
Yeah.
omelet.
Especially if Slum was making it. You kidding me?
What kind of spicy?
I made omelets
Oh,
this week. It's pretty
God,
awesome.
she's so good at breakfast.
I really kill it.
I'm so spoiled. Every weekend, she dances on the kitchen and makes this beautiful arrangements.
Anything with tequila?
Not yet, but
You never know now.
You
Now
never
the
know.
door is open.
Now
it
you
is.
know
And I
Dwayne has
feel like
turned that
it can't
light
always.
on.
It can't be closed again.
Yeah.
You
Door's at
really-
least cracked a little bit.
Mhm.
He's wedged it.
Dwayne's always watching.
Always one.
He sees you when you're sleeping.
Hey,
He knows when you're awake.
good morning.
Okay.
More.
That's close enough.
Thanks. I like it too.
What are we gonna do here? Because we're definitely not gonna have enough tequila.
We're not. We're gonna have to.
Why not?
How do we
Share
not have
drinks.
enough tequila
We're
for
gonna-
a
it's
shot
gonna, like-
each and 2 drinks each?
It's gonna be like tight.
It's a lot
We
of
did the
people here,
math
man.
before we started, and we knew it was going to be tight. We were
Oh,
hoping
okay.
that maybe like you would opt out or something.
No.
Yeah.
Definitely not gonna.
What if we
I mean-
split it? Yeah, we could share.
No.
You can split with
You
someone.
want to split it with me?
Hey, split it with Leon.
That'd be cute.
I only have a little backlash.
I will split it with no one.
All right.
So Aaron's splitting it.
Here on the rock
If
block.
if I can't have a full drink, can I just have a? I'll take a sip and then I'll just. I have plenty of
Also
alcohol.
rude.
That drink.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Let's see where this gets us.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep making drinks and we'll see how it goes.
What did we do that was rude?
Not, I don't know.
Guess these pretzel bites are tasty.
I'm,
There.
yeah, I'm having another
Ooh,
one.
that's
Ooh,
good.
them bubbles.
You know what's weird to me? They're wet. Why are these pretzel bites wet?
I
Yeah,
already
I
said
want butter on
we
it.
had
butter.
to put butter on them so the salt would stick.
Why is that an issue?
It's a good idea.
It's not. It's
It
a
is.
question.
It's a good idea.
Yeah,
It's a
quit
great
yelling.
idea.
Don't
It's
sub
my
with
idea.
water.
Animals.
Sub with butter. Butter always
Got-
is a good idea.
Who wants the first
That's
one?
why I handed all of you a paper
Actually, can I
towel.
take a sip before I give it to you? Because I want to see if this is
Then we can
To
split
try to steer us back into the rocks territory.
re-fucking-freshing. I don't know. I feel like 'cause you don't like grapefruit, but
I wanted to throw this question out there. What was the favorite rock block episode that you've done so far?
I'm thinking we could also throw
Episode
this
or
agave in
movie?
there
Those
if you
are
need some
different.
sweetness. What do you think? Throw some. If you need
Yeah.
it sweet,
Yes.
plop
please,
some.
yes.
I'm not. Do you want me to put some in yours?
Yes. Yes.
Do you
Oh.
want? You want me
You
to just
didn't
put it in
even
there?
try it.
I
Yeah,
will
try
say,
it.
these
Try
are
it.
huge.
You might
Try
think
it.
that's the
These are
best
way
and that's
bigger
touch
than
your
what we had
mouth.
before.
Because I put.
How's your going?
This is a breakfast bevy.
It's good. You don't need it
Doesn't need
sweetened.
sweetened.
Don't need it sweetened.
Good thing we got
All right,
Eggos.
Zach,
What's
are
with the
you
wing?
okay with having it?
Eggos are
I'm
cooking.
glad
Yeah.
you picked up.
Okay, we won't change the recipe.
Yeah, you winked right at me. I'm closest to your eye from anyone. If I didn't, it'd be a disappointment, right?
I need to get some more ice.
So I just wanted trying to make a question about The Rock in any way. If any of us had a favorite episode or a favorite media we've watched with The Rock in it so far.
Man,
I know it's a tough one.
we've been going kind of like in order. So I like to start with either you two. In case you want me to start, I will.
I can start since Sloan's pouring.
Sloan. I'm so sorry.
Please,
Lexi, go ahead.
Anyone call me my real name. Please, anyone. If you're watching this, please. I'm
Sarah,
begging
I'm so
you.
sorry.
This is a cry for help.
Sarah, what has been your favorite piece of media content featuring Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
Are we talking favorite pod episode or favorite movie?
I'll let you answer
'Cause I
that
thought
however you want.
I was going to talk pod.
It's either being on a podcast or like what thing do you see that features Dwayne?
Whatever
What do
you have
mean?
a stronger response for, I think.
I think as a listener, I really like the Scorpion King episode.
Oh no shit! Was that a
Because-
first one?
First epi.
It's the
6,000 views.
But I don't know. You guys were real fun. You were real loose with it. And also, it sounded like a weird fucking movie. I've never seen it, but I feel like you described it.
Incredible.
And like, I
Great.
got it. I got
Great.
everything.
2000s.
I would love to
Great.
listen back and see the
That'd be a
genesis.
good movie to watch. If you ever freak, yeah, great
Okay.
movie. I have the DVD. Fantastic. Love it.
Drop it off at my house. Let's go.
Oh, I would love to hear the genesis of the rock block. Like I feel
It's
like
good.
we've gotten into, a pattern of doing things.
Hello,
And that
number
was the
two.
first time
Who
riffing.
wants it? Oh my gosh, give them back. I forgot the pinch of salt.
I will say, the genesis of things.
Thanks, Mom.
I don't know what I was gonna
I
say.
get some more ice.
Oh, you got
Um,
nothing on that?
no.
That sucks. You had a build up.
Yeah.
Fucking
I had a whole.
Here.
The thought process happened.
Wait, no. Don't do that.
Why not?
Oh, wait, did you not already do it?
What did you do? You
Swallow it whole?
I'm getting nervous now.
One of these?
Yeah.
You'll die.
You won't die. Do
Please
it.
don't swallow a
Dude, you're
pretzel
s-
bite.
Your
Here, I'll do half
esophagus
of
is
it.
so
I'll half it.
You
strong.
can swallow half.
That's not
That's
cool.
a big pill.
You can
It's
swallow
all
half.
right.
Chase it with this lemon.
Is it too salty? Is it okay?
I haven't tried it. I'm sorry.
Try it.
It's like a horse pill.
Oh, done.
Right.
Impressive.
No, it's fine.
I,
This is a breakfast drink, though. Like, it's
Yeah.
it's tart.
I have a bit of a response to my own question. I think I don't know if it's my favorite or what, but I guess I've been surprised with the content with Ballers so far.
Yeah, me too.
Ballers
Me
is so
too.
good.
Yeah.
Four
Ballers.
seasons.
Yeah,
now.
there is so much left for us to
What season
watch
are you guys
and review.
on?
We are approaching the very end of season
Not
1.
ready to approach that question.
It was a show that I thought was going to be terrible.
Yeah, you were upset about starting to watch Ballers.
Yeah, like this is a thing we're going to do over and over again.
We got 4 seasons, dude.
Man, I like it. It's charming.
It's good. It's a really good show. On HBO, Ballers. Watch it.
It changes a lot from 1 to where 4 is. It
I'm
changes a lot.
I'm
from
sure.
where he's just like, I just want to get football players to
I'm sure
his-
it's crazy.
to be his not accountant, but like his like financial advisor.
Yeah.
It changes a lot from that to where they are now. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Well, I'm confident that we are going to watch and review the entire show.
Yeah.
It's been a blast, and I think it's translated well to our episodes because they've gotten more views than some of our other
Yeah.
episodes.
Ballers is
Somehow.
up there. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's been a fun ride, and I'm looking forward to keep on doing it.
It's like a mini season almost.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, you see this, there's like 3 episodes of this specific thing. You can hop in.
you
easily.
could just do that and listen to only the.
Yeah.
I think that would be enjoyable.
Yeah, I think if anything, we need to like focus on doing final Ballers season next before we do anything else.
I think that should be our next one.
Yeah. Because then we fill it with a few movies and we watch Ballers too.
The Rock is so good.
Yeah.
I'm really, really happy about it in general.
I really want to. So how much work do you have to do? I feel like you have to do a lot of work still.
Oh, look at her giving the
Thank you.
action to the Instagram came with. That
No,
was
I
smart.
can move this from straight angles, right, or straight lines. This looks like a tower in chess.
Oh,
A rook.
Yeah,
it's a rook. It's a rook. Yeah.
Tower.
No big deal. I work at the World Chess Hall of Fame.
Tower.
Oh, did I just dox myself?
Anyway,
In Quebec.
I will say, Sloan, are you ready to tackle a difficult question?
What's up?
We got a question from a commenter in the field.
What's up?
Lexi,
Lexi, what you got?
she says, if The Rock had time to watch or listen to one episode of The Rock Block, which episode would you suggest?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I had the most fun with the oh crap, the three-parter, Journey to the Center of Madness.
Journey to Southern Madness is pretty good.
Oh,
I think it ends with me making jokes about Eiffel Towers and I shout pizza. So
that was a super fun episode.
It was a lot of fun.
Because we watched 3 in one day and recorded after each
and
one.
only one had The Rock in it.
That was fun. And we got progressively weirder and hornier.
for the rock, yeah. It got really
He
horny.
just kind of got us all a little steamy.
He got us all
in the
riled
voice.
up.
Yeah, that was strange. So
It was
yeah,
fun.
Slow was talking
Someone
about
tripped over something at some
Tower.
point.
Probably me. And then
That
I
was
think
a
I
fun
shout
one.
pizza and vodka at the end. I'm pretty sure.
It was a mess of an episode,
Yeah.
but it was a really fun adventure. You know,
It was a
It was
journey,
lot of fun.
you could say.
It was a journey. It was
Yeah,
a journey
that's my
somewhere.
answer.
But at this point, I would be happy if The Rock watched. If you tuned into any, I think we have a pretty consistent quality in the
Yeah.
last 10 or so.
I
hope
will
he did-
say, I hope he doesn't ever listen to the skyscraper
That's
episode
exactly what I was gonna say.
because I know he was an executive producer,
Oh,
and we all hated that movie.
Dude, I'm
Hated
sorry.
it, ragged on it.
Oh,
I don't-
skyscraper?
I don't want him to know that we hated it.
It's a terrible movie.
It's so bad.
I will never watch it again.
What is more true of our love and passion for this than being as raw and real as possible?
That's true. It's
Just because he produced this doesn't mean he wrote it or like had it in
How
the
many producer
story.
credits does he
Was
have?
our least favorite part about
Oh,
it.
wait.
He's fine in it. I didn't pay attention to the directing, but I'm sure that was fine too. And the producing, I'm like, yeah,
I feel
sure.
like the movie was more
Sonic
plot
and
driven
Pinocchio.
than character driven, which I
Oh,
feel like
yeah.
is kind of
no!
the story.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Like-
no.
Really, all I was worried, like, the story sucked. That was it. The story sucked a lot.
It's a cool character he had, where it's like,
Yeah.
It's fine.
I don't
It
know
was
about
our
the
only
weird
viewer.
gun foot. If that's too grindhousey.
Into Gunfoot.
Wait, did he have a gun on his foot?
No, that's a different movie.
Okay, he had
That's
the
Bayonetta or some shit.
I don't know.
yeah, Grindhouse.
But he also
Yeah.
had, like, I don't know.
He did
It was
have.
pretty neat. I like
No,
the-
you know what it was? He had a
'cause he got
disability
blown up
with
because
his
he
He
leg,
was
He's like
an
with the
amputee.
FBI
and he
something.
did use it as a weapon at some
He did
point.
hit
Yeah.
someone with his
Not
amputee.
gun foot, gun weapon.
But that's neat. I
A
like
foot
that
weapon.
instead of a weird
It was-
grindhouse thing
We're
where
back
it's like a weird gun foot. That what?
The thing is, the grindhouse thing was good.
But that's all.
Uni gun feet.
Yeah.
The character was cool.
Big
The
time.
story sucked. I agree with that.
Yeah. Man. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah,
There's
I
just-
wouldn't.
there's
I wouldn't
enough for me.
encourage. I have
Like,
a feeling.
Nice.
You know what? I'd like to think that Dwayne also knows that Skyscraper is one of his weaker films.
He didn't get a chance on the story. He did a good job. I want to. I don't know about you. My memory's bad.
Oh, my memory.
That's a joke. I don't remember my perception of his role in the movie, but what I remember
I
at
don't
this
remember
moment
if I
was
thought
I
it
liked
changed.
him in the movie. I liked bearded Dwayne a lot.
Yes.
He
had a beard in this one.
He did a
He's
good.
like salt and peppery.
And he did the fucking badass like you saw in the trailers, where like jumping, doing crazy skyscraper jumps.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean-
and like climbed a whole skyscraper. You know that's the highlight.
If
You know that's the highlight.
a 10-minute cut of that movie would be amazing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. That's all you need. Honestly, the extended trailer, all you need.
It's
Watch
really
that.
the trailer is good enough.
We said that so many times in the actual review, but it's like
Yeah.
That's
the
very true.
writing was hot trash.
Yeah. So you
I'll do
answered,
this
or
first.
Sloan answered to Lexi's question about the whatever the journey to madness.
Yes.
Man, I don't know. I would like to.
Hey,
If
Zach, can
I
I
was-
steal your thunder real quick?
Yeah.
Just gotta give this for the viewers.
Show that logo.
What are you putting in there?
That's a Teremana, grapefruit juice, and lime juice. And we're gonna add some soda water and some salt, baby, for the Mana Paloma.
Food him up.
Paloma Matata, my friend.
Blah, blah.
If I was trying to present Dwayne with an episode we have done, man, I don't even know how to begin. I would like to, if I had to narrow it down at least, I would say something with bringing guests
Goddamn,
onto the
it's
show,
refreshing.
just for the more amount of people praising this and like having a good time
Yeah, and
experiencing
someone-
it together. I would say either the Connor Moana episode
Mm.
or I
That
would
was
say, God.
Blair Caroline Hercules was fun.
Yeah,
She
that was a lot of fun too. That was
Yeah.
a really good
Yeah.
movie.
And a great
I don't know about a good
promo
movie. It had a lot of good
It was an
Yeah.
okay movie.
Yeah.
We had some great time watching it and talking about
It's
it.
a really fun movie. Yeah,
I
that's
think
what I would say.
I would suggest the Jumanji episode.
Yeah, either one.
That
We
was
have both of them.
Yeah, that was a movie that I was shocked to like so much. And
Loved it.
You usually go into these movies jaded though.
I
is the
know,
thing.
I know.
Especially
Yeah.
because, like, and
I like
Aaron
having the
didn't know-
juxtaposition between you two though.
Aaron didn't know that Kevin Hart is the best, and also it had Jack Black, which made Aaron very apprehensive.
Yeah, and you know what? Jack Black's was fantastic in
Yeah.
both these
Yeah.
movies. I gotta say, I hate that fucking guy, but I don't think I should.
You shouldn't. You
I think
shouldn't.
I think I'm growing out of
He's
that.
he's an incredible artist. You should really.
Well,
like-
wow. Well,
No, not just like in movies, but like in music too.
Hmm.
Tenacious D, are you kidding me?
I hate that shit.
You see that high chair you're sitting on? Get off of it. Get off of it. You don't deserve the seat up there.
I'm Jack Black.
He can shred so much harder than anyone you know.
rocker. I'm Jack Black.
You're a fool and wrong.
He also seems like he's a good dad.
Yeah,
bet
well,
he
Sloan
is.
loves good dads.
Sloan is into
Loves a
dads.
dad.
The better.
I
the
like
better.
a dad that likes his kids.
Either way, you
What's
two.
that movie
Should we
that
start
you
talking about this final drink?
Yeah,
I'll
so
drink.
I finally have my drink as well. We all have a Paloma, a Mana Paloma.
Palama Matata, my friends.
They're very refreshing.
Sloan, thank you very much
You're
for making this
welcome.
for us.
Wait, you got a clink, brother.
So this is going to be a little different than the last one.
There's no salt.
More of a breakfast drink.
It's very tart, but I feel like it would go really well with an omelet.
Tart but refreshing.
Mhm.
So refreshing.
I kind of want
love
more of a meaty breakfast than an omelet.
You
With
think
this.
so? I feel like some potatoes
To like cut.
would be
I
good.
could see like honestly what we had chilaquiles. Is that what they're called?
I don't know, you made them.
Say
I
with
think that's what they're
confidence.
called.
Say with confidence.
They're called chilaquiles.
Chilaquiles.
And it was, I think something like this would go really well
Chilaquiles.
because it's so thick. I mean, in protein, like the way that we made it anyway. So
Yeah.
like it was like thick in protein and fat. Like, it had fried eggs, black beans, avocados, cotija cheese. It was just like, blah. And I was really enjoying having just like a sparkling water with it. But
Yeah.
if I could have booze involved, this is what I would pair
Giddy up.
to cut through all the fat.
Yeah.
Lexi making a comment about if we have ever run out of the rock content to talk about Jack Black, and that's an interesting
The thing
take.
is, we will never run out of the rock content.
We will. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
I'm not
But-
either.
The man doesn't stop.
But if it, I think this she presents an interesting question. If it were to happen,
Mm.
who would we just stop or would we shift focus to a different star?
God, I don't know. I know Sloan would probably want Nick Cage.
It's a separate podcast, Trapped in a Cage.
Trapped in the Cage.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Separate podcast. If I'm trying to keep it in line of this, you know what I would do?
Hmm.
The Rock retired 10 years. We've reviewed everything
You're
up to
sad.
now.
We're on episode
You
4,000.
know what I would do?
John Cena.
No.
Inferior wrestler.
Guys, it was a joke. Come on.
Jokes aside, we start with his daughter.
Oh, interesting. I like it. Can I get one of these pretzel balls?
Nope.
Dude, dive in. Get
Well,
him.
they're gone.
Honestly.
Do you think that she's going to be putting out any content or just wrestling?
Either way, I think it's at least doing an episode or two about,
At least a bit. Focus on the lineage.
the lineage.
I
And
know.
who knows what's going to come out of the little spawn?
Yeah, there's
That being
babies
said-
coming.
Geological history, if you want to go back in the lineage, we look up a couple fights of Rocky Maivia
Yeah.
or his grandfather.
And all of his cousins.
And like talk about how maybe some of the things he's doing has inspired. The
we
Rock.
could also talk about his cousins. It would definitely get into more
So we could do
wrestling-centric
a
podcasts.
post-mortem. Really
There's a
dive
lot
in.
of content
Even if he
happening.
retires, we could still crank out a good amount of shit.
Yeah.
So I'm not too worried. I think we've got at least twice as much content as we've done so far left to
Mhm.
cover.
At
And that's not
least.
even
There's so much
counting.
TV shit.
That's not even counting. Yeah. You could do that for a whole season.
Yeah.
And by the time we do all that, The Rock has been active for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And then that's even more shit to do.
Yeah.
I think
Truly.
he will make stuff faster than we can talk about it.
He's
I think
already
too.
doing that.
Based on
Yeah.
our work ethic, I agree.
Our work ethic is pitiful. And his, he wakes up at 4 a.m.
Oh,
He's doing
look forward
laps
to
around.
a rock clock episode
No.
We're
where
gonna
we wake up and drink a whole bottle of Teremana at 4 a.m. or whenever he wakes
I'm
up.
more into
we're
that.
gonna get the golden Teremana. We're gonna drink it at 4 a.m. and then we're gonna hit the gym. We're gonna go to the gym.
That's how you throw up tequila.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You can ruin your entire day before 6 a.m. This should be a lot of fun.
Oh, man. In wrapping up this
Yeah.
episode, I would like us for all to go around and first off, number one, maybe three things total. One, talk about our experience with this specific mixed drink.
Yes, we haven't discussed it.
Two,
Just a little.
this tequila, just briefly overall, how we feel about how it's affected us, how we want it to affect us going forth in the future. Three, The Rock's performance in the beverage.
Oh,
Yeah.
Zach, that's
Oh.
good.
Oh, wow. Are we
So-
rating that?
Yeah.
Yes, scale of 1 to 10.
The last one, I
Give
think,
us
at
your
least is a
thoughts,
number.
your
Yeah.
opinions, your perspectives, your experiences.
I like that.
I'd like to go in a line, but that being said, whoever is willing to go first to talk about this specific drink, would you please raise your hand at this moment?
Yeah,
Aaron.
I'll talk about it. I don't like this one as much as the Mark.
Well, I didn't expect you to. It's grapefruit.
I'm not a big grapefruit guy. It's kind of tart and it's kind of.
It's called bitter.
I would never order this one. I don't like it. It's fine.
Okay, that's fair.
What I will say, the tequila is not a problem here.
Yeah.
It's the grapefruit for me.
I'll continue off of that. This drink also, unfortunately, it's just fine to me. I like something that stands out a bit. It is very much just like it's very good. It's very porch sippable in the summer.
Mhm.
If I am thirsty, this would quench my thirst tenfold.
For sure.
Tequila's not a problem to me. In this drink, it is very good. It just, I like my salt. I like my flavor blast. I'm a simple man. I like being blasted.
Who doesn't
Yeah.
like getting blasted?
So I am having a good time though, but I do like the People's Margarita more. And maybe the shot more. I did chase it with salt
Yo.
and like
Sounds good.
shot was good. What do you think about this drink?
I feel similarly. I feel like I would order this on accident, thinking it would be
No.
better than it was.
Yeah.
And then I'd get it and be like,
And it's like, this is
I'll
fine.
drink it. I'm not gonna order
It's
it
like you're
again.
thirsty, right?
Mhm.
That being said, though, like the tequila is not the problem. It's definitely just the
Exactly.
grapefruit. Like I think this is a really nice, clean tequila. I would ball out on this a little and make some margs with it, take a couple shots with it, get loose.
Hell yeah.
But this is fine.
I really like it. I like grapefruit juice in my alcohol, and I think with the lime juice, it cuts because I like that grapefruit has some bitterness, has a lot of bitterness to it.
Yes.
But I think having just a bit of lime juice kind of counteracts the bitterness a little bit.
Yeah.
And I really like that, and I like the addition of the salt. I think it also is to play off of the bitter. So I really like it. I agree that it's also very refreshing. It'd be good for a hot day, but I don't know. This is one that I picked, so of course I like it.
Nice. What do you think?
I enjoy the grapefruit taste as well. I used to eat grapefruit as a little kid, but you don't really taste the tequila at all, which is kind of nice. And it's super, like, that smoothness just comes back. But it's not, grapefruit's not a common mixer I use with drinks, so it's different. It's definitely bitter for sure, but I like that.
Yeah.
But it's not even if it was something you ordered by mistake, it's like, ooh, this is going to be good. Like, all right.
All right.
I'll dance with this a little bit.
I do think if you wanted to, if you're a person that maybe kind of likes grapefruit, don't like the bitter, I do think maybe agave nectar could be. And if you guys want to
Yeah,
plop
I want
it,
to
if you
put
want
that
to
in
plop
there.
it down.
Did you not put some in?
No.
So,
Aaron said it was good enough, so I just
Well,
I don't know if
His
it's
opinions.
I'm still in his arms.
Next
I'm gonna let you
second question.
Second question. I want to know.
Yeah.
I want to rate these numerically. I know our experience with tequila is bad. We're not tequila drinkers by any means. We're way more beer fiends. I will say, I do want us to kind of at least attach a number to how we feel this tequila like maybe tastes, makes us feel,
Well, we're going
presents
to talk
itself.
about the future of this tequila in our lives as well, right? For number 2, you said the future.
If you want to have it in your future, that can be part of your thing.
Okay.
I want to introduce a scale at this point, though, just so we have
Okay.
somewhere to relate to each other. Scale of 1 to 10, 10 being
We're
this is-
rating the drink?
yes, the
Got it.
tequila,
Sorry, I walked away.
the beverage of the tequila
The
itself.
Teremana.
The next question will be Dwayne's personage on this thing.
I'm rating this beverage or Teremana?
You just rated the beverage.
I didn't give a number.
You didn't give a number. We were just talking
Your
about
I
it.
got confused.
experience.
I got confused. I'm very
Have
Well,
it again.
yeah. Let's. So I think I'm gonna give this drink overall, the liquid, the Teremana itself, maybe an 8, because it surprised me a lot. I fucking hate tequila, and this has been only good. The shots have been good. The People's Marg was great.
Yeah.
And this last drink is goodish.
Yeah.
I'll bring it down to 7.5, but I did like it, and then 7.5 is by far my most high tequila experience that I've ever had.
Man, I feel like I'm really going to make you feel bad about yourself. I'm gonna give it a 10
Whoa!
Wow.
because I've never had good tequila, and I feel like this is like great tequila. You know, like I've had like bottom shelf. I don't even know if I could say if I've had middle tier tequila. I'm not a tequila drinker,
Yeah.
but you know what? There's nothing bad about this. Nothing bad about it.
No.
Nothing at all. I've had,
Should I go back up to 8?
Mhm.
if you want, yeah.
I think
it's
you're letting
so-
the
it's your
grapefruit
choice,
cloud
man.
your
8.
thoughts.
8.
Yeah. Because think about how the shot was and think about how the margarita was. It was really good. Like it existed alongside and paired with the other ingredients and didn't bring other stuff down
Exactly.
to
It
reach
was
a price
never-
point.
It was never the problem.
It was never the problem. It was there. It was doing the hard work. It was doing what Dwayne wants it to do. I give it a 10. Sir?
Hell yeah.
Hot take. I'm also gonna give it a 10.
I figured everyone except
I've had some shit tier tequila.
Yeah.
I've had some top tier tequila.
I would say you've maybe been the most tequila drinker on this
I've-
table.
Never had a tequila shot go down that smooth.
Mm.
That was a great experience. That made me almost want to take shots again. And I am not a shot person. Yeah, overall, I think this was tasty. I think it works really well in drinks. It seems like it's very versatile based on all the recipes on the website.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So like honestly, I'd buy this again and I'd mix it up. I'd see what else we can do with it.
I think next is jabronis, in my opinion.
And pina coladas.
Yeah.
Pina coladas.
There we
Maybe
go.
we get the gold Teremana for those.
Oh, let's see what the recipe calls.
It's what
Yeah.
the rest.
Oh, sure.
But overall, I had a really good time. I think it's a tasty tequila.
Actually, I'm wondering if the jabroni does call for the gold because of the like flavors that are
Interesting.
in it. I'm
Oh,
wondering.
Most, I will say, like the 4 or 5 that we looked at did call for the Blanco specifically.
Yeah. So for my rating, I was also gonna go 10 out of 10. My reservation was that, as Zach and Aaron commented, only had pretty bottom or regular mid-tier tequila. So I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't know how this compares to other tequilas at that price point.
I don't know either.
But
this
hearing
is a
from
10 for me.
Sarah that who has had the good stuff as well, that this is I think I'm just gonna stick with my 10 out of 10 because like, and I had a hard time with it still because like I just have bad memories of tequila, but I had a decent time taking that shot. It went down smooth. So the easiest time I've had taking a shot of tequila. So
Yeah.
I guess like typically it's not the liquor that I go for, but I had a really nice time.
Nice. What do you think, dude?
I kind of agree with you guys. I haven't had a lot of tequila to really base it off of.
Yeah.
I kind of go off a scale of like you only give like 1 10 in your life. So like it's the best alcohol. It's the best I've had in the last couple of years for sure.
Yeah.
So it's definitely up there, at least a 9 for sure. It's smoother than a lot of other alcohol I've had. So I enjoyed it a lot. I think it's only having 2 and a couple quarter drinks, 2.5 drinks. It's
Oh yeah, it works too.
I'm pretty content. I'm happy.
Nice.
We have split this bottle among friends, and we're all
You can
feeling
taste
Man.
it. I don't know.
You
There's
can
a
taste
difference
what the
between
vodka's
like
cooking.
something that's just generically made a lot and something that's like maybe small batch or like maybe they put a little love into.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So
I would
For
like
sure.
to say too about the just sharing with friends. I think this is also how you should drink Teremana.
Yeah, with friends.
With friends.
Or at least one loved one, or at least like
You don't drink it by yourself.
someone whose company.
Share
you
the spirit
enjoy.
of the earth.
Yeah, yeah. Become the agave man.
I kind of want to do the same scale, kind of 1 through 10, but
Not a
how
question.
you feel the rock is in this drink.
I have experienced.
I don't know how to pose that
10.
question.
So how I experienced the rock
Fabulous essence.
through my taste buds. and
Yeah, how does he
through my
feel on your
nose.
tongue?
10.
The rock has never felt better on my tongue.
It's a new sense you get.
My thoughts immediately was a 9 because the rock has pulled a regular tequila experience, and also there was no reason for me to ever try tequila again.
Yeah.
I hated
Only
this.
a bad time.
And the only reason that we are doing this is because The Rock's part of it. And The Rock has been
Yes.
involved, and we love and trust this man to know that this is
Trust.
this
That's
is
a
going-
big
Trust.
point. Yes.
it's
step
going
back
to
trust.
be worth trying. It's Aaron, you're not gonna puke on this. Try it. I'm
Daddy
The Rock.
Rock's got you, baby.
And he did not
He's
let
behind
us
you,
down.
grabbing you with his muscle.
Grabbing me. That's why I'm
Hey,
so
buddy, I
warm.
love you. I got you.
And he loves me,
That's all
and
I'm
you can
saying.
tell that he loves me, and it feels like it when you drink this.
It's the warmness. It's that togetherness you're feeling. man.
The only reason I'm not giving it a 10 is because I think whenever I get a 10, I will like levitate slightly.
Oh,
Mm.
I
that won't
think
happen.
A 10 is something holy for me. So a 9 is pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Basically, for me, it was the transformation of Aaron hates tequila to Aaron had a good tequila experience. And it was because of The Rock.
Yeah, it's the rock in the thing. Yeah, I would say I haven't done as extensive research as I would like to have done on this whole process. I like that Dwayne attached his image and his personhood to this product. That being said, I like to verify it and just make sure like he didn't just come in last minute
Mm.
to make his image help make this product a thing. I would like to imagine that he had this dream.
Mhm.
Dream as this started as a young man. Started as a young man, as a young wrestler who drank tequila and was like, you know what? I can do it better.
Hell yeah.
I could do it based on how it should be done.
Mhm.
It should be done in the highlands of northern Mexico. It should be done in copper pots. It should be done sold to local markets to present to the people who buy the first fucking bottle
Yeah.
in the store. I want to believe that dream. I want to believe it.
That was powerful.
Thank you. I put a lot of power into it. I'm gonna give it a solid 9
Hell yeah.
because I don't know better.
Yeah, you want to research it. You believe that he is all up in this tequila, but you need to.
Yes, I need to reserve at least 1 point
Yeah, just in case.
for myself for my ignorance.
Yeah.
I give it a 9. I've had nothing but an incredible time. I like how it has tasted. I like how it has made me feel. I feel good.
Right on, man.
I give it a 9. Sarah, how has this drink, Teremana, small batch tequila, Blanco, made you feel?
Guys, this might be a little bit of a hot take, but I think I'm gonna give it a 10.
Whoa!
Oh, I thought you were gonna drop a low number with that.
No,
Same. I
and
was
the
also
reason
scared.
is, and as long as I can trust Dwayne here, I frequent
Dad's
his
got you.
Instagram.
Yeah.
I have, for the last 2 years, been watching him slowly drop hints about this.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, this has been a years-long process.
That's a good point.
I
That's a good
truly
point.
think that, like, from the get-go, he was like, he likes tequila anyway. I think he was like, let's
Mhm.
make it happen.
Yeah.
I really feel like this was
He
his
whole asses
baby.
everything he does.
There was no reason for him, an actor, a
He
wrestler
didn't need to
turned
do this.
actor,
He didn't
to
need to do
make tequila.
It's because he has a passion for it.
It's because he has a passion for it, dude.
Sustainable tequila.
Sustainable tequila. The man loves it.
Incredible.
And I really, this was a
He knew he could
high
make
quality tequila
Mm-hmm.
at a reasonable price too.
Mhm.
I think that earns a 10 from me.
Hell yeah.
And even like the short video we watched before this, I think
Powerful.
Mhm.
it was
Except the
powerful.
audio.
You wore a lot of denim.
You wore so much
A lot
denim
of
and
denim.
like chest
Customized
popping out
suit.
too.
Mm.
10.
10.
All
there's
by
no way
itself.
he
Dude's waxed for sure.
Oh yeah.
He has hair on his chest, but rips it out.
Waxed.
I mean, the thing is with rating Dwayne on things, I feel like you rate him on what he's given, how he does with it, and like just like the passion behind it.
Yeah.
And this
Yeah.
across the board, just like
Yeah.
perfectly executed.
I
Yeah.
respect that.
10.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing I could say that would add to what has been said. Yeah, you feel that he made a superior product, and I think it is as good as it is because he was like, we're not going to goof around here, guys.
It's a people's tequila.
Yeah, I'm just gonna real quick say 10 out of 10 for all the reasons listed. You feel the hard work, and like Aaron mentioned, I really like that point. There's no reason that I would try tequila again, and he made me try it, and I trusted him, and I'm glad, and rightfully so because he did a great job.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Wade?
I agree with you guys. I haven't had a lot of experience with tequila, but I don't know, I felt comfortable trying it. Didn't feel really apprehensive about trying a new type of tequila. So, like I said, he's in your arms. I got you back. Feels good.
If you had to put a numerical value on the Dwayne hug,
If it was a real Dwayne hug, a 10.
God.
I'd
pass out.
I'm gonna go with what Zach said. I'm gonna give it a 9 I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 just because I haven't had a lot of experience with it,
Yeah.
but I've drank a decent amount of alcohol and I know what tastes not so good and what tastes, like somewhat they put effort into. So
I will say too, like I definitely. This is the first time I was like, I want to buy a bottle for myself because I want. Not only did I had a really nice time in, I want to check out these other recipes.
Yeah.
Right.
The
So,
recipes are pretty simple
like,
too.
there's
They
not
call
a
for
thing-
like
it's
4 or
not-
5
I don't
ingredients
usually wanna
tops.
return- I didn't expect to I thought I'd have a nice time, but I wasn't expecting wanting to return and make more drinks from
Yeah.
the Teremana
Yeah.
website.
This whole experience has been like way better than I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be funny that we're doing it.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it would be good,
No.
and it was. It was
He's a
good.
man of passion, execution.
Hell yeah. So I am about to piss myself. And I think it
Ditto.
might be good if we cut this.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
unless
closing
anyone
thoughts,
has any
anybody?
closing thoughts,
I had a closing question.
hit it. No, hit us with it.
There's a teeny bit of tequila left, and as your mixologist, I request that I can drink it.
All of it? All of that? You
Pop
want
that
all that?
right in your mouth, right in your gullet.
Sarah bought it.
As the purchaser of the
Oh, you
tequila,
bought it.
I say we split it.
Okay.
You and
That
me.
sounds like a
Thanks,
Yeah, you know,
dude.
the
Those
driver
are-
doesn't
Well,
get anything.
This
Thank
one
you.
Fine.
This one
Thank
Get a
you,
kiss.
everyone. Especially thank you, Sarah. I mean, Lexi, how do I keep doing that?
I'm
This
gonna-
is so-
I'm gonna go pee on your
I'm
bed.
super.
No, I
like,
said there too.
Which pillow is his? I'm
Oh, I'll look it up. I'll look it
gonna
up.
pee
You got
on
like
it.
7, right?
Is this
No.
one yours?
I-
Do you need to know the
I'm
lines?
embarrassed.
Oh, good.
Thank you,
Everyone
Lexi,
had one.
for being the most outspoken of our viewers today. Thank you,
Yes.
everyone that's tuned in. Thank you, Dwayne the Rock Johnson, for giving us light in which we see in our lives. And
He's a bright light in a dark time.
absolutely,
Yes.
unprecedented times, but Dwayne is precedented. And we're looking forward to
Oh, the
watching.
press is dim.
We're looking forward to our next bit of Dwayne Media.
Fuck him in the ass, right?
I don't know.
That's his
And-
dent. That's his Jesus dent.
Anyway.
All right.
I don't know what's happening and I hate it. Thank you for tuning into this live stream. Thank you if you're listening to it
Yeah.
afterwards.
If you're just not tuning in, we are the Rock Block. We drank a whole bottle of Teremana
Yeah.
live.
We're a podcast dedicated to Dwayne the Rock Johnson. I'm Aaron,
I'm Zach.
I'm Slim.
and we're here with our two lovely guests.
Sarah.
Anyway.
Thank you very much
Thank
for joining
you,
us.
everyone, for tuning in.
We'll see you
and
next time.
We will see you next time if you smell what the Rock is cooking.
And then you have to cancel.
Do you smell?
With the Rock is cooking! Oops. Girl! Yeah!
Do you guys